Much, Rob. It has happened to the best of us. We've got a huge event coming up, and suddenly we get sick. That's exactly what happened to several contestants on American Idol last season when they were floored by the flu bug. American Idol finalist Brooke White joins us live to talk about her experience with that this morning, along with Dr. Harley Rothbart. Good morning to you both, and thanks for joining us here on Fox 43 Morning News.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's great to have you both here. Brooke, so good to see you, of course. We have to ask you, you were one of Season 7's finalists on American Idol, and then you got sick.
Yes.
Wow, what bad timing.
Yes.
Tell us what happened with that.
Huge bummer. Well, you know, of course, as life would have it, here we are on the biggest TV show, and we're getting ready to perform, and you know, a number of us come down with the flu, and obviously that's terrifying when the first thing that goes when you get sick is your voice. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we were running off to the doctor trying to get well as soon as possible, but really the best thing to do is to prevent the flu from coming around, so you get a flu shot, which I did this year. I learned from my mistake last year. All
right, well, we're glad to hear that. Now, Dr. Rothbart, to you for just a second. For the first time ever, the CDC expanding the flu shot recommendations for, of course, young people like Brooke, but also including teenagers now. How big a deal is this for youngsters and for parents?
It's very important. Flu knocks kids out of important activities. That's why the name of this campaign is I Don't Want to Miss. And in fact, you don't have to miss. If by getting flu shots, all kids between the ages of 6 months and 18 years this year for the first time should get flu shots. Next year that will be the recommendation too. And also good common sense things like careful attention to washing your hands, soap and water, alcohol hand sanitizers are great. Disinfect the surfaces, especially the ones that you share, MP3 players, computer keyboards, good common sense things that grandma recommended. Eat healthy, exercise, get plenty of sleep.
Those are great tips, doctors. Of course, the key is to try to prevent getting the flu in the first place. Now, Brooke, back to you. I'm sure you've been tuning in to Season 8, and I have to ask you, do you have any tips for this year's Idol contestants that you've seen, and what do you think it's going to take to win Season 8?
I mean, the key is just to be yourself, ultimately. Don't try to be anybody else but yourself. Really focus, have fun, and ultimately stay well. I mean, very important to stay well. You don't want to miss out on that, you know, huge opportunity, which is, you know, again, what this whole contest is about with Clorox. So, you know, my first thing is to tell the teens to go to idon'twantomiss.com and find out details on this contest. You make a great video, tell us that thing you don't want to miss, and whoever wins, I get to come do a concert at their school.
Really? Wow, that's great. I have to tell you, Brooke, you have a ton of fans here in Pennsylvania and our station, Fox 43. In fact,
thank you.
We've got you on our website. I don't know if you noticed, we've got our Fox 43 top 25 and worst 25 American Idol moments. I'm happy to tell you, you're on the top 25. I don't know if you recall, but you were playing the piano, a rendition of Let It Be.
Let It Be. It was a big night. It was, yes.
Talk just a little bit about that. We have a little video up here of you.
Yeah. Crazy. It was a big night.
You look gorgeous there. Of course, you sounded great. Obviously, your voice had come back strong by then. One last question for you, Brooke.
I was over the flu by then.
That's key. One quick question, Brooke, before we let you go. What comes up for you next?
A record out on June 2nd. It's going to be called High Hopes and Heartbreak, and I'm in the studio right now recording. So it's great.
All right. High hopes and heartbreak. We'll look forward to that. Brooke White, thanks so much for joining us. And thank you, Doctor, as well, for bringing us up to speed on the latest with the flu.
Thank you.